Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at our friend Shazam. So as you guys know, lately we got a brand new Shazam time capsules that gave us an official Shazam set of gear. Although we'll show you a few other alternatives in order to be able to recruit our friend Shazam if you really want to. I probably will not go through every single options you have, but I'll try to cover enough options so that you can recreate Shazam whether you're a free-to-play player or whether you're a premium player. Here obviously we're seeing the enhanced version of the Shazam set of gear that we got from the Shazam time capsules. I made a few videos about it already, so if you really want to know how to get this suit, go look my Shazam time capsule video. And here we have the regular version of the official Shazam set of gear that we have in the game. I did not use the hood in this case because to me it sounds kind of strange for Captain Marvel or Shazam to have a hood. Historically he never had a hood. I'm not sure why they added a hood in the mid 2000s, I think, to the look of the character, like around Origin Crisis. Basically they gave him some sort of hood. I think they wanted to reinvent the character as the actual wizard as opposed to just being the guy given the powers by the wizard. But anyways, the hood always seemed a bit fishy to me. So here is a pretty good, accurate version of our friend Captain Marvel that you can recreate using the official Shazam style. But right now, let's take a look at a few other options. If for some reason you don't want to open Shazam time capsules, and if you don't want to purchase the style from the broker. So here we have an option that's pretty much available to everyone. Here I'm using the Captain Marvel t-shirt. The Captain Marvel t-shirt is available to everyone. The one drawback though is that it's a t-shirt that you can get from the vault. If you're really lucky, you're gonna get it very quickly in the vault. If you're not so lucky, you're gonna have to run the vault over and over and over until you can get the Captain Marvel t-shirt. So sadly, this is pretty much the toughest part of the look to be able to get. That and the aura, I suppose. I'm using the sparking aura, but you don't have to use an aura. If you don't use an aura, it'll be fine. For the belt, there's a whole bunch of belt that you can use. Here I'm using the vesture of proselyte. Sadly I struggle a lot with that name, so which is why I want you to be able to see the name on the screen. But there's any number of belts that could do the trick. The clasp belt would work well enough. For the cape, I'm using the embellished cape that you can get straight at character creation. The pants, any number of slimline pants will do the trick. These are, I think, the reverse slimline. And the boots are the clean cuffed boots. So if you got all of that, as you can see, you can recreate a pretty good version of our friend Captain Marvel. Another option you could use for the cape is the Ghoul proper cape. I made a video about that cape, so if you search through my videos for Ghoul or Ghoul proper cape, you should be able to find it. Or just search for cape. I didn't make that many cape videos, so you should be able to find that video fairly quickly. Basically, you need to gather a bunch of collections. Once you get all those collections, you can get the cape. It's pretty much that simple. I'm not going to show you the cape with every style, but I'm going to show you a few options for capes if you want to. Another option, I guess, would be the Miraculous Cape. Again, I made a video about that cape. I made actually a couple of videos about that cape. So if you search through my videos, you should be able to figure out how to get the cape. The one bit I don't like is that the clasps in front of the cape kind of covers the emblem a bit. And also it doesn't have the gold trimming around the edge of the cape that the embellished cape has, or that the proper Ghoul cape has. So it is, I guess it's an option in order to be able to recreate your friend Shazam, but it's as you can see, it's not the best option. For the chest piece, there is another chest piece you can use, as you can see. Sadly, this is a PvP chest piece, so you're gonna have to play a bit of PvP in order to be able to get this chest piece. But if somehow you're not lucky enough to be able to get the Captain Marvel t-shirt from the vault, this is a good option. And I will show you the name just to be safe. The chest piece is called the Aegis of Eternity, or Aegis, I'm never sure. I think it's Aegis, but anyway. So as you can see, the Aegis of Eternity, that's the name, the official name of the chest piece. Sadly, it's a PvP chest piece. Well, it used to be a PvP chest piece, but now it's in the PvP style vendor in the Watchtower if you want to be able to purchase that chest piece. But either way, you are going to have to play at least some PvP in order to be able to purchase that chest piece from the PvP style vendor. But for quite a while, it was the chess piece that I was using to be able to recreate our friend Captain Marvel. Although nowadays, of course, the name is Shazam, and I guess with the movie that seems to be tracking to be pretty popular, the name Shazam should stick from now on. The Aegis of Eternity was the hero version of the PvP chess piece that you could get to recreate our friend Shazam. Here we have the evil villain version that you can purchase in the Hall of Doom from the PvP vendor. I guess it was made to be able to recreate the evil Black Adam. And the official name for that chess piece is the Shroud of Anubis. So basically, you're gonna have to play at least some PvP unless you can purchase that chess piece. And nowadays, you can purchase that chess piece from the PvP style vendor in the Hall of Doom. So the previous one I showed you was the hero version, and this is the evil villain version. But both options are good. Obviously, if you're wondering why my hero character is wearing this piece, either I purchased the style using replay badges, or maybe I was lucky enough to be able to get it from Prometheum logboxes. I have to admit, I completely forgot how I got it on my hero character, but it's one of those two options. Either I got it from Prometheum logboxes, or I purchased the style using replay badges. So to recreate your friend Captain Marvel, as you can see, the chest works well enough. And of course, it could work well enough to recreate the evil Black Adam. Although I will make a video specifically for Black Adam. I was toying with the idea of including Black Adam in this video, but I will make a separate video for our friend Black Adam. Also, there is an official Shazam Emblem that has been added into the game. This here is the regular version of the Shazam Emblem. I'm using the Stalwart Defender chest in this case because the Stalwart Defender chest allows us to have the biggest emblem we can. So this is a pretty good option to be able to have a big Shazam emblem for your character. Also, the way the colors are locked on the official Shazam style doesn't allow us to have a proper Shazam emblem, if it makes any sense. I will show you what I mean in just a bit. So here you can see the regular version of the Shazam emblem. And here you can see the enhanced version of the Shazam emblem. What you see on the walls behind me, that's also the enhanced version. So ironically enough, you can get a better look on the walls than on the character itself, although the emblem is big enough to be able to see it at least properly. So sadly, this is pretty much the better option to be able to get a proper Shazam emblem on your character. We'll go back to the official Shazam gear to explain to you what I mean by that. I will use the enhanced version of the style, but what I'm going to tell you is true with the regular version as well. So sadly, as you can see, I had to put the lightning in the emblem red. I will show you the reason why right now. So basically, if I want to change the color of the lightning, you're going to see basically if I change the color of the lightning, it also changes the color of part of the suit. So sadly, if I want to have, let's say, a nice yellow lightning, I end up with a whole bunch of yellow on the chest piece, and I don't think anyone really wants that. So sadly, in order to be able to get a bit closer to looking like our friend Captain Marvel or Shazam nowadays, sadly, you pretty much have to put the lightning in the middle of the chest piece red. Also, there's some people who were thinking of using this chest piece to be able to recreate our friend Jay Garrick. Again, as you can see, if you put the emblem, the lightning yellow, as it should be for our friend Jay Garrick, sadly, there's a whole bunch of yellow on the chest piece as well. So sadly, you pretty much have to cheat a bit and just have the area around the lightning yellow, and you have to keep the lightning itself red if you want to have a nice red chest piece, either for your Shazam character or even for our friend Jay Garrick. So sadly, in this universe online, sometimes you have to make a choice. So if you want to have an official yellow lightning Captain Marvel character, you have to use the Shazam emblem, and you can use it with the Stalwart Defender chest as you're seeing right now. If you don't mind having a red lightning emblem, then you can use the official Shazam chest piece. Sadly, again, as I showed you, the way the colors are locked on the chest piece, it doesn't allow you to have a proper Shazam emblem with the official Shazam chest piece. I haven't made a video about the Shazam emblem yet because I don't have all the emblems from the Shazam time capsules. But you can see right now the enhanced Shazam emblem seems to be roughly 6 millions. And the regular version of the emblem is a little less than 500,000. Oh, it's about 400,000 actually. There's also the Magic Land, the Shazam Emblem. And of course, the enhanced version of the Magic Land's Shazam Emblem. I strongly suggest do not purchase those. I will show you why in just a second. This is the regular version of the Magic Land Shazam Emblem, and I freaking hate that emblem. So if you don't want to be disappointed, if you like this emblem, then fine, purchase it. But I remember when I purchased it, that's not what I was foolish enough not to check what it looked like. And once I saw what it did look like, I was a little sad when I saw the result. A lot of the emblems that come from the Shazam Time capsules look kind of like this. Like they're like this, but with different variations, different patterns. And I have to admit, I pretty much hate them all. The only emblem I really like in the Shazam Time capsules is the actual Shazam emblem. Pretty much all the other emblems, I'm not too crazy about those, and in some cases, I literally hate those. So sadly, if you want to have some nice emblems, the Shazam Time capsules are not really it. And again, as you can see, it looks nothing like Shazam. I understand what they were trying to do, but I really don't like those. So I thought I should show it to you so that you can see that. Sadly, using that emblem, the Magic Land emblem, not really helpful to try to recreate your friend Captain Marvel. So personally, I would much prefer to spend a little extra money and purchase the actual Shazam emblem as opposed to buying the Magic Land version. But maybe that's just me. I was going to show you most of the Marvel family, or now I guess it's the Shazam family, but then I came to realize that basically if you want to recreate Captain Marvel Jr., just put the Shazam style blue, and it's pretty much that simple. Or if you want to go one step further, you could use the proper Miraculous Cape if you like. Or there is a member of the Shazam family that has like long blonde hair, but basically again the same suit but blue. Not sure if it's supposed to be the New 52 version of Captain Marvel Jr. I have to admit, I read the New 52 Shazam comic when it was first released, and that was a few years ago now, and I completely forgot everything about it. So I'm not sure why there was a blonde Captain Marvel Jr., and it doesn't really matter. And there's another one that had, again, the same Captain Marvel suit, but green, and somehow he had a beard. Again, it's been a while since I read those comics, so I completely forgot who he was even supposed to be. But basically, they tried to reinvent the Marvel family for the New 52, and I have to admit, I completely forgot most of those characters. And I guess I could have tried to recreate Mary Marvel, but sadly I do not have this style on one of my female characters. This is basically the only character I have that actually has the whole style. For those of you who may be wondering, I opened roughly 30 time capsules, half of which I opened using either the free stabilizers that we can get from the stabilizer fragmentation mission, or I used some of the loyalty points I had. So roughly half of the time capsules I opened, I didn't spend any extra money. So I only spent roughly 15 bucks to open Shazam time capsules. So roughly I opened 30 Shazam time capsules. I didn't get the whole style. I had to purchase, I think, the hood and the back piece from the broker. So I had to play the broker a bit. But roughly with 30 time capsules, I was able to get most of the style. And then I was able to purchase the few pieces I was still missing from the broker. So that is pretty much it for our friend Shazam for now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below. And I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.